All right, so today we're going deep on Lion Paper Notebook Factory.
All right.
And we've got some info straight from the company itself about this whole expansion they've got going on in Cambodia. So you
Yeah.
want to figure out, what's the why here?
Right.
Why Cambodia? What are they doing? How are they doing it?
Yeah.
And tell us about like the bigger picture of, global manufacturing,
Yeah.
sustainability, all that stuff in the world of making paper, paper products.
Absolutely.
So for everyone listening, think of this as like a crash course
Yeah.
in what makes these international business decisions tick and how important is it to be, ethical and sustainable these days.
Right.
And we're going to see that like even just a simple notebook factory can be like, whoa,
It's true.
there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
Yeah, Lion Paper, they've been around since 2015 making all kinds of writing paper stuff.
Okay.
Notebooks, planners, calendars, notepads, supplying it to the US, Europe, Middle East. Big markets.
Wow.
So when they set up this factory in Cambodia in 2024,
Okay.
this wasn't just, a little side project.
Right.
9,000 square meters in Takeo province,
That's huge.
right by the airport. It's a big deal, a strategic move for sure.
And it's not just like a tiny production either.
No.
We're talking serious output.
A serious output, 5,000 spiral-bound notebooks and planners every day.
Wow.
10,000 notepads, 5,000 sewn-bound ones, too.
So they are expecting some serious demand.
Definitely. It seems like they're gearing up for something big.
And what's interesting is like right off the bat, they're meeting all these standards.
Oh, yeah, from the get-go. They're not messing around.
Yeah, like you said, FSC certified.
So all their paper's coming from responsibly managed forests.
Okay.
They've got GSP certification, too, which is all about where the product's coming from.
Right.
And then there's CDEX that's focusing on ethical labor practices, all along the supply chain.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, they meet targets quality inspection standards.
So they're not cutting corners.
No way these certifications mean business. It shows they're really committed.
So, okay, why Cambodia?
Well, looking at the info, it seems like a big part of it is adapting to those global economic shifts.
Right. All those tariffs on Chinese exports.
Exactly. And it makes sense having production in different places.
Yeah.
Helps keep their prices competitive and their supply chain, nice and stable.
Keeps things moving.
Exactly. And, if you look at the bigger picture, a lot of companies are doing this.
Okay.
Diversifying, where they manufacture things, so they're not relying on just one country.
Makes sense.
You avoid risks like tariffs or political instability.
Mm-hmm.
This move to Cambodia, it strengthens Lion Paper's ability to deliver consistently.
Makes them more reliable.
Exactly. And they also mentioned wanting to, tighten up their quality control
Okay.
by expanding beyond those factories they've already got in China.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's all about that consistency and quality.
Now, one thing that's like really sticking out to me is this whole sustainability and social responsibility thing.
Oh, absolutely. It seems like it's really baked into what they're doing in Cambodia.
It's not just like a talking point.
No, it's not just lip service. They're walking the walk.
Yeah.
Using those FSC certified materials, focusing on responsible sourcing.
Right.
That's how they're trying to, minimize their environmental impact.
Makes you think, how much do these values actually drive their business decisions?
Yeah, it's a good question. Are these values driving the business, or is the business driving the values?
Right.
It's interesting to think about.
And from what I'm seeing, this Cambodia thing, it's just the first step.
Oh, yeah, they're not stopping there.
They're talking about expanding production in Cambodia and China.
Uh-huh. Got to keep up with that demand for sustainable paper products.
Which is growing like crazy.
It is. And what's even more interesting is they're looking at other paper products, too.
Oh, really? Like what?
Gift bags, greeting cards, that kind of thing. So they're branching out, using
Yeah.
what they've learned with notebooks and applying it to new markets.
Smart.
Right. And it doesn't stop there.
No.
They're setting up shop in other strategic locations around the world, too.
So this is like a global takeover.
Pretty much. They're going all in on increasing their capacity, diversifying that supply chain,
Uh-huh.
and, serving their customers all over the globe even better.
Wow. So for everyone listening, the takeaway here is that
Yeah.
this move to Cambodia, it's not just about making notebooks.
No, it's bigger than that.
It's about global economics. It's about being sustainable.
Uh-huh.
And it's about how they're going to grow in the future.
Right. It's a multifaceted decision, that's
Right?
for sure.
Lots of moving parts.
Well, absolutely.
Which brings us to our final thought.
Okay.
So Lion Paper is getting into gift bags, greeting cards, all that.
Right.
But, everyone's going digital.
Yeah.
So how does that impact a company that's so into sustainable paper?
Yes.
Like, in the long run.
Yeah.
It makes you think, tradition versus technology.
It's a balancing act for sure.
Definitely something to ponder.
Absolutely. Food for thought.
For all of us.
Yeah.